Okay, so that's a pretty good start for working with some art text. And what we did was we looked at um, deploying some layer styles and doing some clipping paths and um, the variables associated with text. And what we're going to do now is work with text in a container. So I'm going to click and start by going into Photoshop, and here's my canvas. And what I want to do is I could grab the type tool, drag a type container, and begin typing. Lots of times you're probably not going to be typing directly into Photoshop. You're going to be copying the text from somewhere else. So I could copy the text from any text document and paste it into Photoshop. Instead of doing that, what I want to do is I want to go to a website called LIPSUM, Lorem Ipsum. And the idea with this website is that I can generate text, and the idea is that this is dummy text. Lorem Ipsum is simply dummy text of the printing and typesetting industry, and Lorem Ipsum has been the industry's standard dummy text since the 1500s. And the idea is that lots of times you may be laying out a document and you don't have the text yet, and I can use this in its place. And the idea is that it looks like real text because it's generated in such a way that it's got consonants and vowels and everything like that. So I clicked and I selected a block of text. I'm going to copy first two paragraphs, and now I'm going to go back to Photoshop. And now that I'm in Photoshop, what I want to do is grab my type container, click and drag, make a type container. And I'm going to set the font size to 24 and paste the text in. So now let's look at the options. One is whether the text is the font. So let's select the text, and I can choose a font for the text. I can also choose whether the text is regular, bold, or italic. I can choose the size, and then I can choose the justification for the text. Notice that the text is inside of these handles, and I can grab the text and I can restructure the text inside of those handles, so I can make it a column or make it a row. Anytime you're working with text and you see a little plus in the lower right hand corner, that means that there's more text in that container that's currently not being viewed. And then I can do other things like adjust the tracking of the text, adjust the, I'm sorry, that was the leading, adjust the leading of the text, and adjust the tracking of the text. And I can also do things like go down to the paragraph and adjust the indentation of the whole block or first line indentation. And that's basically how I'll go about working with a paragraph container of text.